everybody, welcome to JK Next Garage. I'm Jim, this is my wife Kelly.
And we're restoring a 67 Pontiac Firebird in our two-car garage.
So next stands for no experience. Neither one of us have any experience in restoring a vehicle. We are documenting our build here on YouTube just because it's a lot easier than doing the before and after pictures. So decided what the heck, why not do a channel while we're documenting our build here. We're here to help people like us, first timers, that are just getting into restoring a vehicle or a project or something, and maybe we can steer them in the right directions. We have a handful of YouTube channels that we've sifted through and that we use, and we will share those along with our build here. So what we're going to do is we are going to show some pictures of the car and then do a little bit of a walk around. So this is where we bought the car, and a little paint from this distance looks like you're good to go, right? Well, not so much. Came with some body parts and stuff. This car was originally a 6-cylinder, came with no engine, no transmission. Got the car home, started assessing what we needed to buy for tools and body parts to fix this car up. Went to swap meets and picked up a new set of rallies for it. Makes it look a whole lot better anyways. So we're gonna get the car pulled out here and we'll do a little walk around. So it's like Kelly's gonna pull the car out. All right, good deal. Yep, body cart works out really nice that we made up for this car. So please bear with us on the video and editing. We are not videographers or actors or anything like that. We are pure amateurs, and let's do a little walk around here. So as you can see, it's pretty rusty. Outer cowls here, got some holes there. Both sides are pretty much the same with the rust. Upper cowl and dash pan. Ooh, crusty bad stuff there. So firewall's not too bad, but we are going to change it out, and I'll show you why when some shots of the inside of the car. That rusty holes there. Inside, floor pan, holes in the toe boards, the floor pan. See all that light coming through. Yeah, floor pan. Whoa, moving that car around a little bit. So, yep, hole there. Got some patch panels that we're going to use just to patch in some of these rust spots. I don't know, I'll come back over here and you can see, I don't know if you can see through here, but that toe board and then the reinforcement piece underneath that's attached to the firewall is pretty rusted out, so that's why we're replacing the firewall. I think we're going to keep the dash, maybe, not sure, but we're kicking around whether or not we're going to put some air in it. So if we go with air, we're going to have to get a new dash. But oh yeah, you can see right through that wheel well in the back. So yeah, not too bad. Got a lot of work ahead of us. Rockers are bad. I had to cut that open, and yeah, it's pretty rusted in there. The reinforcement piece that's in there is rusted away. If you plan on sticking with us and subscribing, we've got that number 51 right there. So far to date, that's how many walnuts we've pulled out of the rocker panel on the passenger side and the subframe. So stick with us, and I'm sure that total will go up. So here's the wheel wells. We'll be replacing the inner and outer wheel wells. quarter panels. The rear tail pans will be replacing. Here's the trunk, pretty rusty in there. Had to cut that out to get our body cart in there. Holes in the floor pan, the trunk floor pan I should say. Deck lid's pretty nice, we're gonna save that. But this side's pretty much the same way. It's needs just about everything. So so our channel, we are going to like I said, we got a handful of YouTube channels that we use. Here's a couple of them. Vinyl Village Garage, John is doing a 68 Pontiac Firebird. He's called it the Great Pumpkin Project, and he's doing a nut and bolt restoration on it. Seriously, if you're into first generation Firebirds or Camaros, you got to check out his YouTube channel. That Great Pumpkin Project, the guy really has got it dialed in to the stuff that he does to that, and that's one of our channels that we use. I can't say that we use it all the time because we haven't even started on this, but it sure gives us a good direction. And then the other one here, that's Brian at Arrowhead Garage. Brian is putting together a 67 Pontiac Firebird also, and we used his channel and continually use it for taking like the rear end out and the front subframe and all the suspension components apart and stuff like that. So we are constantly using these channels to get a game plan on this car. So another good one is First Generation Garage. Louis did a 68 Pontiac Firebird. The guy is unbelievable body man. He's self-taught, but he tells you what you need to use. He breaks it right down for you. Very good. And I think he's starting on a 67 GTO here pretty soon too. So check him out, First Generation Garage. Those are just a handful of the channels we use. We will be doing aftermarket parts, obviously. We can't afford to do a full numbers matching, all original restoration on this car. And the channels that I mentioned have tips as to how to get them to work and how to get them to lined up, because nothing's like the original. So one more channel that we frequent is the Amazing Metalworks with Juby Mays. He works for a restoration company, and all they do is restore muscle cars. He builds Camaros. That's with all aftermarket parts. Him and his wife have a live stream channel called Tech Talk Tuesday, and it's every Tuesday at 7 Eastern. He just finished up a 69 Camaro and got it sent out, but that whole documentation of that Tech Talk Tuesday, where he worked on it, answered questions, showed you the tips on getting these panels, these aftermarket panels, to fit, was really great. So if you are looking for that kind of stuff, check him out. It's Amazing Metalworks. So that's just a little walk around. As you can see, a little crusty. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I think one of our first videos is going to be the body cart that we made, and then we'll jump into the, I don't know, taking apart of this car. So Kelly and I are really true first timers. We've never done this before. Heck, we bought a welder after we bought the car, so I've never MIG welded before, and I've got a really good YouTube channel that helped me learn how to MIG weld, and I did a lot of practicing. So I like to take all the information I can. I know sometimes people come up with little gadgets or homemade little jigs or tools or something like that make a job a little bit easier, and I do the same thing. So if I can pass that information along, great. And if you can pass it along to us, that'd be great too. So hopefully you'll stick around and subscribe and follow us on this little journey here, and heck, share it with a friend or somebody you know who wants to get into restoring a vehicle. You got any questions for us? Hit us up in the comments and let us know what you think, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.